Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces. This is your general Everything Pisces monthly reading for April the 23rd. Each one of these rows will signify a week in the month of April. We have an overall energy card, and I will be clarifying them as we move through the reading as well. So let's see what our overall energy is here, Pisces. We have been given face your fears. So whatever it is that you're worried about this week, this month, or any of the weeks here in the month of April, it's a message that you need to step up and look at the root issue here. Be open-minded to change. Be open-minded to seeing things from a wider and higher perspective. Don't be afraid to step up into your fears, Pisces. I know we're the fish. I know that we're elusive. I know that we swim away at the first sign of danger or, confrontation of any kind. But this is a month where we all need to step up and not be afraid. This is about being brave and standing in our integrity and standing for, our goals and going after them, not being afraid, Pisces. So don't hide your head in the sand. You need to go towards your goals and face any fears that are holding you back. Let them go, Pisces. Throw them out into the universe. Ask the powers that be to take the fear away from you, because fear brings on worry. Worry doesn't help anything. Okay, we know that worry will not rectify or help any situation that we're dealing with that is challenging. And there could be some challenges this month in April, and we're going to move through this reading and find out. But you need to let go of your fears and face them, Pisces. Stand in your own power of integrity and confidence this month. And it's what they're telling me that we need to do. Now, our first card is the King of Pentacles, and we can't go wrong with that card because that's the Midas touch card. And no matter what we do, we're going to land on our feet. So the beginning of the month in April, which could be very, very good, working out towards your goals, you're going to face your fears. You're going to go after the security that you need, and you're not going to be afraid. Now, in our financial reading, we did see some success. We did see that we were moving forward. We did see change. So this could be in that department because this is the King of Pentacles, and often it has to do with finance, career, and or money. Now, this could be a person who is in business with money. This could be your banker, your financial advisor, your bookkeeper, your accountant, anybody like that, or any kind of lending and loaning institution that you may feel you need to use their services this month. But this is saying that you have doors of opportunity here, and you need to face your fears and go through them with confidence, and you don't need to fear anything, Pisces, right now. This is saying that you're grounded and you're going after what you want, and you will see success coming in. So the beginning of the month is very, very good for stepping up and being in charge of your business, your career, and your finances. I'm seeing that coming in the beginning of the month. You could be having to, well, it's April, right? Beginning of April is tax season. So you might be getting all that information together. I see you putting things in folders. I see you making calls. I see you doing the figures. So you could be doing something as simple as that as well, Pisces. Now, with that comes a beautiful card, and you come in with the beautiful, six of wands, and this is victory, success, and victory. Okay, after hard work and struggle, it feels as though you're winning now. You're getting the edge. You're stepping up, and whatever you're working towards, the beginning of the month is setting a precedence of how this month is going to fall. Okay, how this month is going to take play. I don't mean fall, but fall in line, okay, on your path. So you've got the advantage here, Pisces. You've decided to face your fears and go after what it is you want. And the beginning of the month, I think it has to do with money. So I do think that you're going to get recognition here for the hard work that you're putting out there and moving forward towards those goals. So whatever you're applying your time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into and investing into when it comes to your job and your career, whether it's redoing your resume, whether it's contacting your clientele list, whether it's touching base with people, whether it's getting together with the right people in collaboration and partnership, forming a team, whatever the case is, Pisces, you now are going to see that you're going to get noticed. It's almost like celebrity and fame here that comes into you. Now, maybe some of you deal with people on an international level. Okay. And so you're doing things out there and, on a global aspect. So this is huge, Pisces. I see some great leaps forward here of success when it comes to your job and your career, the beginning of the month. But maybe you're going to get a rebate. Maybe you're going to receive money back from your income tax. Some of you. It could be something like that as well. So definitely the hard work and effort that you put into something here is going to pay off. Now, coming in with that, you've got the Tower. And the Tower is telling us that there's change. And throughout this month, when I talked about especially your everything finance reading, it talks about the changes that you're making, Pisces, stepping forward, taking those leaps of faith, not being afraid, tweaking things, changing things, flipping, everything up on its head in a different way to get recognized. There's competition as well in that reading. And I do think that you've realized now that something has to be changed here. And it was almost like a sudden epiphany where the light goes on and you go, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to finally do this. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to make the changes that I need to, and I'm going to rebuild from the bottom up. So this is about rebuilding a new future, rebuilding your own tower again. Whatever ended here, Pisces, whatever happened to you, in the past, you're making changes now. So there could have been something that happened where your tower moment happened, maybe been the end of a job, end of a way that you do things, end of a cycle, a phase in your life. But even the end of a relationship or a friendship can happen with this card. But it's a card that says, you know what? You learn from it, you move on, and you start building a brand new foundation, Pisces. And you're doing that. And it's showing me here that you have the power here to go after the powers that be and tap into them and source here and go after what you want, because you're being very, very logical, Pisces. They're telling me you're going to see victory come in. The beginning of this month of April is really starting to pan out to be well. Okay, let's see as we move through it. Now, the second week, possible energy, then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So we know that you're working on something here. We talked about that here. So you're working on your goals here, your craft. This could be self-employment. And again, I see change. I see this rebuilding something new here, creating something new here. And you're going to do that. You're letting the powers that be in the universe know who you are, what you're made of, and what you're capable of offering out there. You give quality work, my beautiful Pisces. You love to please, and you truly believe. And when you believe in your work and your craft, you go after it headstrong. You perfect it. This is about your craftsmanship. This is about doing quality work. This is about being committed and dedicated to continue to be consistent and do this throughout this month of April. So I really do think you're going to see success through these accomplishments. You're being ambitious, Pisces, and this is wonderful. So keep moving in that direction. Now, this requires patience because it's a continual change. It's a continual energy of building something new, creating something. You plant the seeds, Pisces, and then you have to wait for them to grow. But with this comes in the Knight of Pentacles. And we know that this is indicative of slow moving energy, not jumping into anything too quickly, not overextending yourself, not, sticking your head out too quickly here. This is about being patient and moving forward towards your goals, right? Trusting what you're doing is right. Now, this particular knight, we know he makes a detailed plan before he goes in for the kill. He doesn't just go charging into war without making sure he says, well, if I do this, I know where they are and I can go this direction or I can do that. Whatever the case is, Pisces, you are maneuvering. You are maneuvering and navigating a new course here, a new path, a new journey for yourself. And because of that, and the work you're applying to this change in your job, your career, maybe you're going to be taking on a new job. Maybe you're going to be leaving the job that you work at right now, and you're going to take on a new job. And it might be taking time, but I always see that this card of the page or the Knight of Pentacles is also a good luck card. Okay, because he plans his moves, and he's planning his moves very importantly. He is a pentacle, and you're planning your moves with your job and your career, or if you are self-employed, you're doing that as well. You're making those changes here with the Tower to go after what you want. And this is why if you keep persevering and you stay consistent, Pisces, and you don't give up, you're going to see success. Now with that comes, struggle. It's not easy. You've got the Five of Wands, and this is a card of competition. Now, when I did your Everything Pisces finance and career reading, if you've read it, Pisces, and I'm sure you have, there was that competition card that came up. When we have to compete with billions and millions of other people that do the same job that we do, we need to be unique, right? I think, you're struggling. You have struggled for a long time, Pisces, but you're making your mind up now to make changes. I really do believe that. And, competition sometimes is healthy. It opens our mind to move forward and realize we have to step up. We have to step up and make those changes to go after what we want. So if it's something as simple as you don't like your job, let's use this as a theoretical example, and you're bored and you're not getting ahead and you're not, going up that level, that rung to success. There's no other escalation you can do. You can't go forward or up. You may be looking for a new job here. You may have been struggling and trying to find a new job, and, being consistent and going out there, tweaking and changing your resume is going to help that. Okay, make sure that everything's up to date, Pisces. Make sure they're telling me that you've got all your ducks in a row. Everything's up to date. Maybe you haven't had to look for a job in a while, and you need to go over your resume. You need to look at it again, and you may have things that you can change, tweak, or add to it, which is going to be beneficial to you. So I do think, this is a card of competition. This is a card that's telling me that you struggle with issues here. But I do believe you've come to the conclusion that you're going to go ahead. You're going to make these changes, whether it's take on a new job. You've made your mind up, I'm going to go look out for a new job. And you're going to be responsible, whether you get job recruiters to help you, whether you're going to be collaborating with other people, picking other people's, minds that you can collaborate with. I do think that you're moving forward, Pisces. Now, again, a lot of you may be self-employed and you're making those changes to keep moving forward, but you're changing things up, which is what's helping you get ahead. Look what you've got for your third week. Yeah, the Three of Wands, coming into your own, moving ahead, watching for your ship to come in. You've got insight, foresight, and you're going after what you want. You're making happy choices, which are going to bring you a really successful outcome. Your hard work, Pisces, is paying off. This whole thing here, whatever you're working towards, is paying off. And you're going to be experiencing life in so much of a better way. This is new beginning. Look what we've got here with this. Yes, the Death card. All right. Something's ending. It could be the way you were doing something. It could be the end of a job, going on to a new one. It could be starting a new career. It could be opening your own business. It could be moving away from a situation or a phase in your life, or even people around you that didn't help expand, grow, and help you grow and move together in a forward and progressive successful direction. So I think you're going through some great transformation here. Some of you, it could be spiritual transformation as well. And this is a brand new beginning. Now with the Death card, I call it the rebirth card, because we make changes and we come to a conclusion that we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in a new direction. We're not going to go back the way we did things in the past. We want to change things up. We want to shake up the status quo and be excited, get our creative juices flowing again, so that we have this passion to go after our goals. This is, often with the Death card, it can be something that suddenly happened, an upheaval that happened just like the Tower, but you've dealt with that now. You're healing through it. You're going forward, and you've got the promise here now to look at your future here with this Three of Wands and go after what it is you want. So this is beautiful. But it also says, commend yourself for as far as you've come now, Pisces. Don't put yourself down, and try not to compare yourself ever with others that do the same thing that you do. You can curiously watch. You can curiously notice what they do, learn from it, but do not try to compete with somebody and make yourself like them. Okay. Do not try to do that. Okay. Because you're so unique, Pisces. You're so beautiful, Pisces. You have this ability to stand out with your own, on your own here. So definitely working towards your goals, but keep going. Don't stop. Don't stand there on the shore and say, oh, well, I did this, now I'm going to wait. No, keep going forward, Pisces. This is a new beginning for you. You're going in this new direction with the Death card. Keep moving forward. Keep opening those doors to continue to be consistent. That's what's going to bring you to your success this month. Now, coming in with that, you have the King of Cups. Yes. So you may be getting some beautiful advice from somebody who could be, like you, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this is Pisces. There could be somebody who has a lot of, they go with the flow. They're beautiful. They're healing, and they have this ability to convey their wisdom and experiences. Now, this could be you taking on the element of this King of Cups because he's kind, he's romantic, he's understanding, he's compassionate, and he's learned from the past. He's sensitive, and he has a gentle way of coming forward. I do believe, Pisces, that you have this ability yourself, but you could be taking some advice from someone here who wants to be in your end of the ring, who wants to nurture you, who wants to see you get ahead, and you may be taking this beautiful, wise counsel from them. This is beautiful. Now, the end of the month, let's see what we have here. Well, we've got the 5 of Wands again. So definitely you are still going to be bouncing back and forth between, feeling grounded and feeling, feeling, they're saying chaos, but I'm seeing conflict here within yourself, Pisces. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing enough? I mean, Pisces, know that you need to let this go, okay? But also don't get involved in unnecessary arguments or spats or disputes, or even debates that could be push-pull energy that leaves you feeling defeated, Pisces. Let go of that. Don't get into any clashes here with personalities or other people's egos, okay? This is about you not being too defensive or territorial right now. You need to do what's good for you and let go of the opinions of other people here. That's what I'm seeing. You don't want to get caught up in conflicts that really you don't have time for, Pisces, this month. Now, coming in with that, you've got Judgment. I think you're making a judgment call. This is a brand new beginning for you. And the judgment call you've made is to change things up, adding new things to your life. This is a new phase you're going through. And I think it's going to be a long-term one, Pisces. So the things that you're doing now, the changes that you're making right now are going to benefit you throughout a long time. Okay, this is long-term energy they're showing me. You're starting off excited this month, doing those changes and making those changes and flipping, the status quo on its head, working hard for that goal, feeling that you need to compete and work towards a goal to succeed. But, and you're going to see it. But remember, be gentle on yourself too. You're going through a brand new change here, and changes can be daunting and unnerving, and they can be fearful to us, but we need to face our fears and keep going forward. So judgment call. Yeah. You've gone through some self-evaluation here. You've decided that you're going to make changes here. But this is also the card of not judging other people. So keep that in mind as well. But I think you're moving forward. It's almost like, Pisces, you've got a second chance to change things and go after what you want, which is beautiful. Yes, I love it. Now, let's see what we have for clarification for that one. Magician, absolutely. Okay, so your struggles are going to be over. The universe and the powers that be are saying, guess what, Pisces? You have this ability to go after what you want. You've got everything here you need. You perfected your craft. You've made the decision to change things up, go in a new direction here, and build this new, whatever it is you're building, Pisces. Is it a new website? Is it a new business? Is it a new way of doing things, right? You're definitely moving forward here. The Magician is that card that says you can now pretty much manifest, Pisces, anything you want. You're so powerful, Pisces. You're so spiritual, and you have that ability to know when to tap into higher self and when to lean into the powers that be and go after what you want. So definitely, Pisces, here. This is time, effort, support coming your way down your path. And there could even be some unexpected resources that elevate you, that move you forward. Who's going to be there in your end of the ring to promote you and help you continue going in this successful direction? Pisces, this is amazing. And I love our reading, being a Pisces myself. So I hope you enjoyed your Everything Pisces monthly reading. A lot of it does pertain to career here, but maybe perhaps a lot of you are going through the changes here, whether it's the end of a relationship or whether it's the end of the way you do things or the end of a job, and going forward and making those changes in a beautiful new direction. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful positive month here to look forward to. And Pisces, I'll see you soon.